All right, listen, what's happening in our economy is not good, but it is predictable. It's basic economics. We heard from a Republican here, Don Bacon, congressman from Nebraska, about what's going on. He didn't say anything controversial here. The only controversy is that he's a Republican and he's willing to acknowledge, I think because it's hurting his constituents so badly, what Donald Trump's economic program is doing. As a reminder, Trump predicted and bragged about how his tariffs are 4D chess and they're going to be so good for the country, but it's crushing farmers. And Nebraska's got a lot of farmers. And here is Congressman Don Bacon simply acknowledging what it is that is going on.
We need trade deals as fast as we can for Nebraska. We're an export state, and our corn and soybeans right now are being shut out of the market. And that's why Nebraska is on its heels right now. We've lost about 6% of our GDP, according to the economic numbers that are official. And that's not a good sign. And so if we can get some tariff deals and get these markets open back up, ultimately that's what we want.
Think about what is happening here. In a sense, 5 or 6%, he says, of Nebraska's GDP has evaporated into thin air because Trump wanted a talking point about being tough on China with tariffs that are paid by American businesses. And meanwhile, the people that are paying the price are the soybean farmers and the corn growers and families that are already struggling to get by. And this is really the core of the problem with Trump's economic brain trust. Number one, out of the expectation that they will be completely loyal to Trump, they don't seriously tell him what the effect of his policies are going to be until it becomes completely untenable. And they just have to go, listen, this is not good. And then he'll go, oh, I'm temporarily suspending tariffs for 90 days or whatever. But the core that tariffs are a punishment for not foreign governments, but for American businesses isn't getting through to Donald Trump. And you've got Republicans here. I mean, this is not Elizabeth Warren from liberal Massachusetts. This is Republican Congressman Don Bacon from right-wing Nebraska saying we have seen 6% of our GDP disappear as a result of these tariffs. So it is a bad look, but think about the follow-on effects of this if the tariff policy isn't changed, aside from the fact that there's a whole bunch of other policy that's no good. And this was predictable not only because if you go to an economist and you say, hey, what happens if you do these tariffs? And they go, this is what happens. We have the experience and the data from Trump's first term in terms of the effect on farmers.